Hello everyone, this is the Grumpy Vlogger. Bet you weren't expecting to see me like this. I am backing out right now. We have had snow, one of the bigger snows we've had in Oklahoma in the last couple of years. I mean, it's not much, but everything's white, the streets are white, and I've got to go. First off, letting everybody know that Judy is home now. Got her home yesterday, even had to drive in the middle of this snowstorm, and it was a little rough. But I haven't gotten out since then, so yesterday the pharmacy was closed, so I had to go today. I'm just now getting around to it, but I wanted to let y'all know that I won't be doing a show tonight. Judy's still, she is better. Her heart rate's still a little high, but her blood pressure started coming back up. For anybody that doesn't know, what happened was Judy had a really, really bad exacerbation of her COPD, and her blood pressure, when I called the ambulance, which was on Thursday, her blood pressure was down to, see if I get this right, 80 over 50 or 80 over, yeah, between 75 and 80 over 50, because I took it and they took it. And her pulse rate was jumping between 140 and 210. And her breathing was down to, her pulse ox was down to 78, which is way too dangerous. So I called an ambulance because I'd run from the house, I had to run real quick up to the store, just gone 15 minutes, and she tried getting up and doing something, and all of a sudden she just lost all of her strength and everything. So I'm having to slow down for a car up here, but anyway, so but we got her into the hospital. They got her on oxygen. They started running her with steroids and antibiotics. That's what I'm going to pick up now. We tried to bring her home Friday because she was doing better. Her levels were a lot better, and they felt we could treat her from home, but the doctor really wanted her to stay at least 2 more nights. So I signed her out and everything. I was sitting her up to get dressed, and all of a sudden she just, her breathing and stuff just crashed on us. She just, she couldn't breathe, she couldn't get a breath, and it was back to, and she was scared, and at that time she said, because she hadn't slept good Thursday night, or hadn't slept at all, and I hadn't slept. So I stayed with her Friday, and we ended up the doctor and I, and the nurse and I, decided it was best for her to stay, and she did too. She wasn't really ready, because she knew she was in trouble right then. So anyways, they got her all hooked back up again, laid her back down, and didn't have to really do anything more. And then so she slept Friday night, but then she woke up. I came home and slept, got me some sleep, and I left there about 8:30 and got back there about 8:30. I probably got about 6 or 7 hours sleep, so which was good. But then I went up there so that was Friday night. So Saturday I went up there, and I stayed the night with her. She wanted me to stay, and I did. So she ended up not sleeping that night, and Saturday night by then. And I didn't either. Neither one of us could sleep. So finally, she was doing good enough yesterday that they said she could go home if she could sit up on the bed without having any going into distress again. So she was able to, and the nurse called the doctor, said she's doing fine, she's sitting up, everything's good. So they released her. It took a few hours. By the time they released her, we had a friggin' snowstorm blowing in, and it took us about 25 minutes to drive across town. It normally takes us about 10. Actually, it probably took us closer to 30 minutes because I couldn't drive over. Now today, I'm on the main street, the same street I came on, and for one, I couldn't even see the curbs. It was blowing that heavy. I put a video up on Facebook that showed a little bit of what the snow was when it's first, and that was when it first started. It got a lot heavier, but And we probably got about maybe 3.5, 4 inches, and it was enough to give it a good coating, but it was really rough to drive in the wind and stuff. So now this is Monday, and she's at home. I made her promise to stay in bed, not to get up, not to try anything. I've got to run across town and pick up prescriptions from Ernie's Pharmacy. Those who follow me know that. That's where we go. And they decided to change yellow right there on the spot, but that's okay. So anyways, I'm going across to do that, and then I'm going to head back home, get her started on her there's still going to be pumping steroids in her and antibiotics for the next 10 days. We go up Wednesday, barring any complications from weather or her health, and she's going to go to have a follow-up with the doctor and see how she's doing. So, but that's up in Broken Arrow. Anyways, I just want to let you know I will not be doing a show tonight. This is Monday night, the 15th, I think. It's the 15th. Matter of fact, 3 years ago on this day, Judy had her stroke, her big stroke, and that's when I stopped doing daily vlogs, because I had to keep an eye on her. But Judy hasn't slept since we got home, so hopefully, so that's 2 nights now she hasn't slept. Hopefully, and a lot of that has to do with the stuff they're giving her for breathing, the albuterol and stuff. I can't tell if I'm in the right lane or not, but I guess I am. They don't have the lanes marked out good in the snow, you know. All these stray dogs running around here in Muskogee, they could take them in, shelter them, and then feed them, and then they could have them come out here and mark the snow. You know, make a straight line, just line them up and let them mark the snow, and we'd be able to see better. Just an idea, okay? Anyways, guys, thanks for all the prayers and good words and all the concern. Judy's doing better. She's still got a ways to go. I just checked her pulse is up a little bit, but she hasn't had her meds because I got to go pick them up, and hopefully that'll start helping. Anyways, remember what I say: be kind, treat each other better than you treat yourselves. Remember, everybody matters, even old farts like me. God bless America, and bye-bye for now.